Personalizing any project is a great way to show your style and individuality. You can choose your own colors, lettering fonts, and monogram shapes, making a basic shirt or golf towel special. Welcome, I'm Sonny Grint with VSM Sewing. Let me show you how to make a plain shirt and golf towel very special. When you open the 5D Monogram and Vision module, the ExpressMonogram Wizard opens. This allows you to choose the style of your monogram, whether it be a 1, 2, or 3-letter monogram. Today we're going to choose a 3-letter monogram and choose the first 2 letters to be smaller letters and the last letter to be a full-size letter. Depending upon the style of monogram that you choose, there are many different envelopes to help you create the perfect monogram. Today we're going to choose the classic one, the small full monogram. Once you have that monogram envelope chosen, click Next. You'll notice there are smaller letters are one style and the larger letter is another style of lettering. You have many different styles of fonts to choose from, and there are some that are classic, decorative, fun. Once you have that chosen, you can go ahead and click Next, and now is your chance to choose the small letter options. I really like the classic monogram condensed block, so I'm going to leave it at that. Now is your chance to choose a frame, a flourish, or even create borders. When you click Next, what you're going to find is there are many different frames to choose from. You can also choose different corners. So if I click on corners, you can see how easily that changes. Let's go back to the frames, and then you can now see we also have applique shields. These appliques do exactly what it says. It allows you to choose and put fabric behind and create a true applique for your garment or your towel. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down just a little bit. You can see all the many different styles. Once I get down to the bottom, we'll find that we have some laurel shapes. Now with the laurel applique, once I choose this crest, that's perfect for my golf shirt. Once I have the crest here, you're going to see I get the stitch count, the width, the length, even the number of colors. I think this is really nice and will be perfect for my golf shirt, so I simply click Finish. The program removes the little overlap and actually color sorts for me, and it was that simple and easy to create this great monogram. Before you stitch your shield on your shirt, you want to make sure of the size and placement. Use the Vision portion of this module to check the size. The Vision portion of the module is a background wizard just on the left-hand side. When I click that, you're going to see there are many different types of backgrounds to choose from. These special templates help me to choose and make sure that I've got my embroidery placed in the proper spot. Once I click Next, you can rotate the background if need be, and you can even crop it in. So let's just make this slightly smaller so I can see it just a little bit better. Now this is a wonderful feature because now what I can do is actually draw a line from the center of my shirt over to the armhole, and I'll actually create and measure directly along that line on my shirt so I can get the exact size of my shirt, and the monogram's the exact size. So guess what? It's going to be a perfect sizing for the shirt. Now I can enter in millimeters or inches. In this case, I'm going to put in 300 millimeters for the size. Once I have that done, look at that, my monogram showed up directly on the template right there. Now let's zoom in slightly. There are several different ways you can measure and mark for placing your monogram. Some people choose to mark from the second button down on the shirt Some people choose to mark from the center of the armhole and over. The one consistent thing is you want to make a line of where the actual seam up here will touch and hit where the collar hits. So this is your centering line. Once you have that chosen, simply put your monogram center either on the top or the bottom area. It just depends. It's all personal preference, completely up to you where you choose to put that monogram. Go ahead and take off the outside bounding box so you can see exactly what your monogram is going to look like on your shirt. To make sure your placement is correct, it's a great idea to print out the worksheet that's available in your 5D Monogram Envision. The worksheet itself shows you not only what the monogram looks like, but also it gives you color information as well as notes that are placed in the program for you. There's also a real size template. Looks like this. Now what I like to do is I like to go ahead and cut that out with the scissors so I have the exact size of my monogram right there. Now remember when we talked about measuring when we were in the program, this is what it means. It's truly to measure the size of the line from the center of your shirt out to the sleeve so you know exactly what size your shirt is going to be. And then you're going to mark from where the shoulder seam meets the collar to the second button or the center of the sleeve. It's really, again, it's up to you. Once you have that placed, you can see exactly what it's going to look like on your shirt so you don't have any surprises, so you know you have the right size. It really is that easy to create a wonderful golf shirt and golf towel. Personalize anything for your sewing. I hope you had fun with the 5D Monogram Envision.